Chapter 1, Section 3. What we're going to talk about here is verbal phrases. If you do not know what a verbal phrase or written expression means, they will give you see this a lot of times in word problems, most of the time in word problems, when they're actually using different words for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I just forgot one. Addition, multiplication, division, and subtraction. Okay? Some of the key words that you're going to have to know are below here. Anytime that you see the word like sum, plus, total, more than, and also increase by, that's all addition. So any time you see that, you're going to think addition. The next one is subtraction. Key words for this would be difference, less than, minus, decrease by. You have multiplication, which is times, product, multiplied by, and the word of. That's very important when you get into chapter 2 or end of chapter 1. Understanding the word of is times. Okay? And then the last one, division, you have quotient, divided by, and divided into. What you will see is problems where they actually ask you to write the problem based on the words. So if we look at number 1 here, number 1 says 8 more than the number x. Okay? Well, 8 more than means plus. So what I'm going to do for that particular one is I'm going to say plus 8, which is 8 more than. Then it tells me right here the number x. So all I'm going to do is put that in front. So that is the phrase or written expression for x, or 8 more than the number x. Number 2, it says the product of 6 and a number y. Product means multiplication. Okay? So therefore, we know it's going to be a multiplication problem. So there's several ways I can actually write this. I can write it 6y, because two numbers side by side like that without a addition subtraction sign in the middle of them means it's multiplication. I can also write it 6 parentheses y. You're going to get the same answer because that's 6 times y. And the other way that you could write this is 6 times y with the dot. Now the key thing to remember, you can inverse these. You can say y to the 6 or y times 6 or y times 6. What I mean by that is I can write it reverse. You're going to still get the same answer. Same thing for addition. Write it backwards or forwards, you're going to get the same answer. Division and subtraction are two bears in themselves. You've got to write it the way it's written or it won't count. Hence, number 3. It says half a number m. So what I'm going to say is half, that's basically a division, the number m. So all I'm going to do is put m in the side. So if you, with that in mind, for example, if I put half and the number m was 2, I would say the answer would be 1. Okay? Going down to number 4, 50 divided by a number x. Again, this is a division, divided. You've got to write it the way it's spoken. What I mean by that is I have to say 50 divided by x. Or I can write it 50 divided by x. Now see, if x was 10, your answer would be 5. But if you miswrite that, if I say x divided by 50 and x was 10, you would come out with a decimal. You do not want to do that. So I'm going to write it the way it's said. Number 5 is 3 less than. So automatically I know 3 less than, I am subtracting 3 from whatever I come up with in the next part of the phrase. Is less than the square of the number t. So we know we're going to take the t, we are going to square it, and that's 3 less than t squared. Number 6, 7 less than twice the number k. Okay, so 7 less than. So we're going to say, okay, we know it's 7 less than, so we're going to say negative 7. And then it's going to be twice the number k. When you hear twice, that was a multiplication. So what I'm going to do is say twice the number k in front of this. So I have 2k. So that'd be 2k minus 7. The last one is 5 more than 3 times the number p. So therefore what I'm going to do is 5 more than, I know it's going to be 5 more, so I'm going to add 5, then 3 times the number p. So it's 5 more than 3 times p. These here are become very important because most of the things on the end of course exam will be written in this form. You need to know how to transfer. One thing that you may want to do is revert back to your foldable that we will be making in class that will go over all the different words for each thing. Make sure you understand this because in this chapter we're going to get into less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and that type of stuff, which is more added to these particular words. So again, familiarize yourself with these particular words for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And again, here comes the words. Okay? If there's any questions, again, feel free to ask me in class and I'll be glad to answer it. Have a great day.